something in. I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is. I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is. I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is. I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is. I don't know what's clapping. I just know something is.
Well, hello, good morning, clappers. How are we all today? That name needs to stop. Thank you all so much for being here. Good morning, Azza and One and Vi and Mel and Mr. Rangelab. Hello, Moz. Hello, Hippiester. Hello, Christine, Christy, Oceana. Pleasure to see you, Sniper. Hello, Count Cracula, Jenny, Sinful. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. It's lovely to see you all today. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. Or I guess Tuesday on the other side of the planet. Hi. Clappers is going to stick if you keep it up. It really is. Oh, dear. Thank you all so much for being here. I found a spare hour today, so we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable, the nincompoop of Kuwait herself, Miss Chantal Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, the vassal of Chantopolis. I need to trim my beard. I keep getting beard hairs in my mouth. The problems with beards, hey? Anyway, we've got Domino's Pizza Super Supreme Pepperoni Mukbang to start off with, which was 5 hours ago. I haven't watched it yet because I was asleep. And then we've got Yo, which is a live stream from 3 hours ago. I also didn't watch that because I was asleep. So, really, we're just catching up with Foodie. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, community tab post. That's what we can expect. Okay, well, I guess we'll start there. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new. And thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people, and is also instinctually doing the hand jive. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Kabira, relatable, mate. Like, going to bed last night, I was like, okay, great, I'm all caught up. I'm caught up with Chantal's live stream. Surely, she'll maybe take a break tomorrow, but no, I woke up and here we are. Which I guess, sorry, chat. There is a beard hair in there. What was I going to say? Oh, which is all in preparation of this 12-hour live stream we're doing at some point in time within the next 24 hours. So we'll see what happens. Got it. Marissa, hello. Good to see you, honey. Sorry, I was just wrestling with the beard here. Anyway, let's get into the gig. This is Chantel's current community tab post. Let's go here. Lord help me. Lord, hold on. We're going to have to do this in the wide. There we go. Like, bro, what are we... Can someone explain to me why anyone would do this? What a dork. Travis. Feels photoshopped? Feels sad. Feels sad. I feel sad. Hijab Cheese, thank you for being here for 34 months, honey. Hijab Cheese says, where's your Kung Fu medals, Pulpy? I don't think I ever had medals for Kung Fu. Definitely not for nunchucks. Thank you for the support, honey. He's a weenie. Oh, not a weenie. Look, I say love what you like and be proud of that, but here's the thing that really gets me messed up. The caption is, finally I found a pic of my Kung Fu days. I won these medals 13 years ago, but the pic is from 7 years ago. Okay, I have so many questions. The first question is, how old was Poopy 13 years ago? That would be like 18, right? If he's 30 at the moment, or 31 this year, I can't quite remember. He would have been like a late teenager, right? Okay, all right. So far, so good. Kind of. I still have so many questions, but the pic is from 7 years ago. So why would a 23, 24-year-old? Or 25-year-old? Why would a 25-year-old take photos of their participation medals from Kung Fu from when they were 18? I don't get it. I just, like totally get it if you were still, like, practicing, if you were still competing. Really weird. It's just weird. It's for the ladies, will be. Oceana, I don't know, man. I find that so bizarre. I really do. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do that. I should... Poppy's biggest accomplishment is his is the certificate he gets in Pokemon for collecting all of the Pokemon. So this is giving. That makes me want to print this out and take a photo. God. Oh no. Rocio, thank you for being here for 9 months. Rocio says, yay, I get to listen while out touching grass. Mate, I hope you enjoy that grass. You do. Not the participation. Oh my goodness. It does one, I agree. There's a lot of breeding that goes into that. Yeah. Secret Squirrel. Oh my goodness. Hi, good to see you, hon. I hope you've been well. Thank you for the super chat. Squirrel says he has an extremely skinny left arm. Look, look how you look and it's fine. I do find it really... I think it's just the angle, the perspective. Or maybe he just does a lot of work with that right arm. Do you know what I mean? Like, my lizard brain can normally understand, like, proportions. I do watch a lot of Chantel, so maybe it's skewed. But my lizard brain can generally understand... Hey, AC, good to see you, honey. I hope you're well. Yeah, my lizard brain can generally understand proportions pretty well when I look at someone. It is very bizarre to me. I mean, that's his working arm. You know, that's Old Faithful. That's Mrs. Palmer right there. On the right. I think the left... Do you know what? You know what they say when you go to gym? You don't... Especially when you're doing, like, a mixed grip on a deadlift or something, you wanna mix up your grip so that you don't get reliant on one hand. And I think that's really good advice for everyone in general. Don't get reliant on one hand. You know, you've got other options. Yeah, so anyway, that was there's a lot I don't understand about this community tab post. And the thing is, it wasn't even from Foodie, right? Foodie just reposted it to say, my Kung Fu master. Oh, gag. I just don't understand why this was put up on his channel at all. Like, not only is he 7 years off from when he actually got these awards to wear them, he's then posting it. No, 13 years off. Sorry, 13 years off when he won them. Oh, now I'm misunderstanding. Hold on. So this is meant to be Poopy at, what? 18? No. No, hold on. I'm bad at math. I never said I was good at math. No, wait, it is! Wait, what? No, the awards were from 18, when he was 18. The picture was when he was 25. I don't know, man. Something about all of this is giving scam. It's giving weird. It's giving desperate. Why are we posting this photo 7 years on? Who cares? He's embarrassing. Yes. Well, yes. Travis, thank you for being here for 13 months, honey. Travis says, karate dog. Woof, 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 woof. And Tansy, good to see you, honey. Thank you for 20 months. Tansy says it's skinny from swiping right on Tinder. I think there are other extracurricular activities going on, but I'm just disappointed. I'm just very disappointed that we haven't got a demonstration yet. You know, they deserve each other. I agree. Thought, yeah, him and his hand. Anyway, underwhelmed, very whelming one. Yes, very whelming. Anyway, after this, Foodie comes online to say, now you too can cuddle with Juice, which is Printify, her shop, on sale now. And it is, sorry, I'm just narrating it in case people are listening and not watching. This is a bedspread, a blanket of Julia. Of Julia with clip art flowers in her hair saying, I'm a Beezer, in quite possibly the worst font choice ever. Could you, chat, I just want you to imagine going to someone's home. Imagine going to someone's home. They've invited you there. Maybe to maybe it's relatives and you're just going for like a little stay and they're like, yeah, you can take the spare bed. That's fine. You can stay with us. Not a problem. Or you run into someone and there's a romantic spark and you go back to their place. Just imagine walking into a bedroom and seeing this. Even if you had no connection or knowledge of Chantal whatsoever, just imagine walking into a bedroom seeing this blanket. I would have so many questions. It's a bed cover. I gave my cats away. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Cats away says, please read this whole thing in your Foodie voice. Oh, don't worry. We're getting to the chapter. I absolutely will. Thank you for the support, honey. Yeah, so anyway, that's terrifying. And now we have the beginning of Chantal getting mad. So this was from an hour ago, which is weird because I feel like she's had pizza today and that usually placates the rage, but we'll get into the gig. So an hour ago, she clipped this comment that says, guess the no ordering challenge is out. Yes. Well said, Charlie Char. You are so pathetic. How high is your toddler table gonna get? I mean, I find this poignant and a comment speaking directly to the content that they're watching, so they're not wrong. Foodie then bit back, like the Komodo dragon that she is, to say, now, not this moron getting personally affected by me ordering out. Not that it's any of your business, but it could have been a donation for all you know. Sure, Jan. Calling someone pathetic for ordering out as well. Pathetic. Now sit and spin. Which is, weird because, she's already had pizza. Why is she so mad? Marissa, don't start, not with the lyrics. Do I think that this comment is correct? Yes. Do I think that it's kind or rude? I mean, whatever. But Chantal, honey, you came online not too long ago and said, you guys, look, we really need to focus on finances now, so I'm going to do a challenge this month, and I'm only going to eat from home, so I'm just going to do a big grocery haul, and then 3 days later, you come on with a pizza after begging for scraps on the internet. So they're not wrong, unless in this video, which we're about to watch, you say this has been sponsored by XYZ or someone has paid for this. Either way, it really doesn't matter, because your entire challenge was no eating out. And then when you asked for scraps on the internet, begged for scraps on the internet, you said it's not going to be for things like Hardee's. Now, how close, in the Venn diagram of shit takeout food, how close is Domino's and Hardee's? Because I think they're pretty close. Alien Buddy, hello, good to see you, honey. Anyway, we then have this infamous photo. Well, I don't think either of them really have these faces anymore. And a book. Oh wait, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, so this is for Foodie from 48 minutes ago. You know what I find quite hilarious? Dimwit Yaba and her moronic audience claiming Poopy has aged being with me. I mean, we've all aged being with you, Foodie, to be fair, but I think if people are within, like, physical vicinity of you, there's some type of like, Dementor situation going on. Have you seen yourself, though? Lamau, every time you cam up, you just as quickly cam off because you are looking rough these days, bish. Hell, living with a greasy sociopath has been tough on you, eh? Regardless how he looks now, he's still better looking than all of your unfortunate looking support group members. Lol. Funny how you claim that there is a Chantal effect, yet not one single person I've ever been with has ever been miserable enough to leave me. Interesting. Okay, girl, we're gonna have to visit that revisionist history. Let's see. Poopy's paid for. Old Mate was paid for and literally chose another person over you. That's why you got so mad, remember? Yeah. Let's see. Walking back through the line, the multiple stories of Tinder talks, none of them chose you. Sorry, dear. BB chose you for a minute and then chose to say, goodbye, see ya. And realistically, this energy only actually applies to Pete's. Yeah, I think that statement only really applies to Pete's. Pete's is really the only one who you dumped, and you did that by cheating on them, quite disrespectfully, actually. But yeah, right. So every person has bounced except for Pete's. Yeah, you should not have this much attitude about it. But okay. It also depends how he wears his hair and beard. Dum-dums. Shorter beard and younger hairstyle makes him look younger. Takes a brain to realize this, but unfortunately for the world, you're challenged in that area. So please, look in the mirror, because you are hideous and have no right talking about anybody's looks. Okay, well, I mean, I would pull up his gaming stream from the other day, where he looked a little different, but that's fine. I mean, we won't. That's fine. You keep that fantasy to yourself, Chantal. Good job. Good job. Wrong, but good job. Anyway, let's get into watching Chantal stuff a Domino's pizza down her face. Yay. Annie, thank you for being here for 42 months. Love, I appreciate it. Good to see you. Happy 42 months. hope you have a good day. Let's get to it's pizza time. The headband.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello.
Your mom is very special, and she
Oh my god, get out of here. Ew.
deserves the best. So get her a cameo for Mother's Day, and I'll do all the rest.
I don't hate my mum like that. I hate these ads. Cats away, you are so welcome.
Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome back to another video. I know I'm lower down than usual.
I want to know what she's sitting on, because it's not the gamer chair. So what is it? She doesn't have... I mean, surely it's not one of those chairs in the background that are stacked up, right? No, that's not happening. That's... No. What's she sitting on?
Oh, well, that's okay. We'll make do for today.
Hey, Mick.
So, Mountain Dewy, 0.
Oh, it's the sofa. Oh my god, how bad for your back. Oh, my back hurts just thinking about it.
I have here a medium Pizza Hut, Domino's, sorry.
Uh-huh. I'm listening out to see whether or not she's going to say that it was sponsored or for someone. Or if it was just for her. I think it was just for her.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite pizza place, but once in a while I crave it. Especially their Super Supreme.
Last stream we watched, Julia was on the armrest of it. Oh, thanks, Kai.
Got a half and half. Half pepperoni, half Super Supreme, stuffed crust. I have some ranch. I'm going to try drizzling it on. Let's try this piece with ranch.
Bro. Thousands of calories of ranch you must drink.
All right. Bismillah Beauty Bites.
Uh-huh.
For you. Oh my goodness. Oh, hot.
She should really just get like ranch powder or ranch seasoning and mix it with yogurt. Low calorie. Alright, we got the moans. Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says, sorry, is that a Timu shrine to the play button in the background? I think it is with the little candle, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So, today...
I want to go back to that bite.
For you. Oh my goodness. Oh, hot.
She had to double fist it even then.
Mm.
No, that dough does look very soft, Sugar. I agree.
So, today, I thought I would revisit an old story time because I used to do pizza
One, it's tempting.
mukbangs a lot. I was well known for those and my crazy story times. Now, one thing you asked me, I'm thankful for in Kuwait. Neighbors that don't cause a nuisance.
You're the neighbor who causes a nuisance. You're the neighbor who's screaming and Crazy Frog keyboard playing at 3 a.m. while, like, new parents are next door. Remember how she told us there were neighbors who literally just had a newborn? And she's up all hours of the day screaming and playing Crazy Frog? Could you imagine?
I've had neighbors bring us food. I've had neighbors, they're just usually very nice and keep to themselves. Well, a lot of you OG Foodie Beauties will remember this neighbor.
Oh, okay, so we're getting a in the past life story time. How fun. Really very annoying. Thank you for the super chat. Really says, the only person I'll ever ship for Foodie is Pete's. That truly loves her somehow for some reason. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so... That whole history and relationship, at least from, like, the YouTube perspective, seems so messed up. So messed up.
Excuse me, that was a crisp diet soda. So the Super Supreme has onion.
Well, Marissa, the only neighbor story I can remember from Chantal was the twins or brothers or whatever they were that were in a band who lived across the road, and Chantal was infatuated with them, and the dad had to tell her to piss off. That's the only neighbor story I really remember from the Chantal verse, but maybe it's something different.
So the Super Supreme has onion, green pepper.
Why did Pete's never move on though? I don't know. That's probably for a healthcare professional to kind of unpack. I mean, that relationship in the way that Chantal told it, how Pete said, "I'm willing to be open, just please stay with me," and Chantal basically laughed in his face and told him to kick rocks. Yeah, I don't know. It's all very... Yeah, I don't know. Someone should have told Pete not to be friends with Chantal, to be fair.
Pepperoni. Excuse me, and Italian sausage. And mushroom. So...
Polly just said the Beezer blanket is $51. Girl! Absolutely not.
One of my first apartments. I was living with Pete at the time.
Okay, I've got to pay attention to the story, chat, because I think this might be a new one.
So, one of my first apartments. I was living with Pete at the time.
Uh-huh. This before or after you cheated on him?
As roommates.
Before or after the romantic relationship, then?
And there was this woman who...
Oh, it's 51 USD? Is it? Oh my god, I'm not buying a blanket for that. Not that one. No. Cammy, thank you for being here for 36 months, honey. Cammy says you inspired me to have an herb garden. Oh my god. You're growing an herb garden? Congratulations, what's in it? I've I've only got rosemary at the moment. I need some arty herbs, you know?
We lived in the basement, and she lived like on the main floor, but she had like a balcony. And anytime I would be outside, she would always be
What's that?
on the main floor, but she had like a balcony.
What is this?
And anytime I would be outside, she would always be harassing me to come over for a drink.
Sure.
Because back then I did drink. I know, ketchup on my pizza, don't hate me.
Bro, can we pick a struggle? Ketchup or ranch? Not both. What are we doing?
This was like early 20s for me. I just was like friendly. I'm like, oh,
Noella, that's what I thought.
okay, you know. Never thought I would ever go over, but
Melissa. Look, I get bullied for saying herb. I get bullied for saying herb. Same as cookies and biscuits. Here's one that'll blow your mind. Zebra.
was very eccentric, putting it nicely. She was very loud and would just like bother anybody walking by. She would go out on her balcony. I'll try to draw a picture of her, show you what she looked like.
What? Hold on. I think that's a belly button, right? I hope that's a belly button. What the fuck is this? What? What's the last letter of the alphabet? It's Z. There's no D in Z. Well, not today. What is this? What is this? Who is this for? What is this story?
It nicely. She was very loud and would just like bother anybody walking by. She would go out on her balcony. I'll try to draw a picture of her, show you what she looked like.
Right, so this is Chantal's very flattering picture of her downstairs, upstairs, neighbor, whatever, when she was living with Pete's, not unromantically. Why has this person got the same head as Chantal?
She would wear these like silky robes with like very revealing robes.
Do you not say Z for Z in Australia? It depends on who you ask. Like, look, everybody's pronunciation is just a little messed up. Mine in particular. But I was always told there's no D sound in zebra. So it's Z, not Z.
Or like families, you know, in that building.
Which is confusing because that's like wrong both ways.
Like one time she used to drink a lot. I don't know if she was an alcoholic or she just had a problem drinking, I don't know. She would get really loaded. And one time she went around to the back of the building, and like the way the building's windows are, for the basement apartments, they're level with the ground. So technically anyone, if you don't have curtains, could come in and like look in your window. Well, she did that. She was.
How do I pronounce aluminium the correct way. Cold Brew, thank you for being here for 25 months. Cold Brew says, she talking about Mrs. Roper from Three's Company. It does sound like she's pulled this story from a show, but then again, I'm paying zero attention.
Brought to the back of the building, and like the way the building's windows are for the basement apartments, they're level with the ground.
Uh-huh.
So technically anyone, if you don't have curtains, could come in and like look in your window. Well, she did that. She was really hammed one day, and she had her silk robe and some heels on, and she was heavier, so the heels would like peg her into the grass. And she came in, was like waving at us, and like our window was like our...
Do you guys remember that time Chantal bought heels and showed us to them on stream? I do. I will never forget that whole...
curtain was like a bit sheer. I don't know. Anyway, she apparently like, I don't remember, details are foggy, but I don't remember if she told me this or like...
Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says, yeah, all right, Zettery. Also, it's pronounced stripy horse. Duh.
if I saw this, I don't remember.
Oh, shits herself. I'm so sorry I missed you. Oh, there you are. Sorry, honey. I was distracted. Thank you for the super chat. Shits herself says, is someone going to cook that pizza? It is very undercooked. It is doughy. It's doughy.
This or like, if I saw this, I don't remember. I can't remember, but I remember her squatting in front of the window of a family. I think it was a Muslim family too.
Sure, Chantal. Francine, thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you're having a good day. Francine says she should ask for donations not to tell these awful stories. I'm telling you, donations for the treadmill, it'd go off.
So, you know, they were just like...
What, like $1 every 1,000 steps? No, she wouldn't do that. $10 every 1,000 steps she might do.
Horrified by her squatting in front of their window, and she just throws up.
This sounds like a lie.
From being intoxicated. She was like a nightmare. She used to come to my door and try to shove like random kittens in her house. Other things I won't mention.
God, she's so full of shit. Girl, if you're gonna make up a story, at least make a fun one up. Does Foodie ever have really nice stories about anyone? No. No. Barely even herself.
And like, Pete's couldn't stand her. Anyway.
The next time Pete's is online, someone's gonna go ask about this neighbor. Guarantee. Even if any of it is true, why are we telling this story from like 20 years ago?
Bug me all the time. Like, she would knock at her door all the time. And it's a good thing I didn't have a car back then, because she probably would have like pestered me for rides all the time, because she was on a do not serve list for like the taxi companies. Because she would always like call a taxi and make them drive her to the bridge and like threaten to, you know.
What a fun, happy story time to be having over pizza. Yeah, this is the reason why people started liking mukbangs.
Throw herself off of it. She never did, obviously, but yeah.
Does she eat the whole pizza? I don't know, but she definitely ate the whole ketchup bottle.
Anyway, so she probably would have bugged me for rides and told me to drive her there, which I wouldn't do, but...
Chantal lives in a cancelled sitcom.
This was like a regular thing for her.
Fair call.
Hi. Hi. You want to be in my mukbang?
Cuddle Cats, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the bear stream. Oh, you're so welcome. Anytime.
Black olive?
Anytime. We love bears.
Anyway.
You know how Chantal gets mad at Julia always being like up there pestering her for food? Maybe she should stop feeding the cat from the table.
One day I ended up giving in. I'm going over there to hang out. By the way, this woman, just so you know, she was on like social assistance. Her apartment was like low income. We paid full rent for ours because we were working, but she was on low income.
The way Chantal tells stories, is that pertinent information to this made-up story?
I remember going into her apartment. Like, she made do with this one-bedroom low-income housing apartment. Like, she...
A lot of people do, Foodie. Yeah, yep.
was on low income, but she had a full bar in her dining room.
Oh, she's making me mad. Heated. Heated.
She had a little dining set, and then this like crystal, like really nice bar full of booze.
Okay.
Always in her robes. Anyway, when I look back on it, some bad things happened to me that night, actually. She basically handcuffed me to her.
I'm believing absolutely none of this.
And was like, let's do shots kind of thing. And she had her boyfriend over. I don't remember much about him except that he didn't have any legs. And I remember saying this in my other mukbang, but he just like, he would creep me out, not because he didn't have any legs. I'm not making fun of that. It's the way he moved himself around the apartment, like when you're all hazy and like...
Oh, I remember her speaking about this. I didn't recall that this was part of all of this story. I guess this is an extension on this story. For those of you who have heard this story about Chantel's perspective of someone who has no legs, if you haven't watched the original, highly recommend you don't, because she's terrible. But I feel like we're going to get a flashback to that in this. How fun. Wheelie, thank you for being here for 31 months, honey. Wheelie says, Z, aluminum, color.
Out of it, and I would just see him. He was like a seal. Like he would jump up on the couch beside us, then he would slide down and like snake his way across the house. And yeah,
Chantel better not be out here sounding judgmental about how people move their bodies, because people will have opinions, Chantel. You could choose not to tell this story, you could choose better words, you could choose not to have this terrible opinion, but those are all your choices.
it creeped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
God, you're mean. She calls us mean.
he was if you haven't tried ketchup on pizza, don't knock it till you try it, right? He was creepy.
Doesn't she go off about ableism? Yeah, Dana, of course she does. She's also a giant hypocrite.
Anyway, some things happened, and not so good things. And hi baby.
I was right about the ketchup pan.
I did not want to ever go over there again.
Not the dainty finger up while eating this undercooked dough. Oh, terrible memories about that phrase.
I tried to avoid her, but like sometimes I would just see her on the porch. She was always on the porch in her gown, holding onto her balcony looking for new victims.
I'm sorry.
Or hanging around the railing like...
As soon as she mentioned the guy, I thought, oh no, she has maybe told this story before, and I'm bracing for something terrible. And it turned out my brain was correct.
In her gown, holding onto her balcony looking for new victims. Or hanging around the railing like... On the first of the month, everyone, a lot of people in that building would be waiting in the stairway near the mailbox for their checks, their welfare checks.
God, you are foul, mate. Like, don't you come online and cry about being bullied when you were a kid, being called welfare girl, and you're out here talking shit like this? Oh my God. Oh, heated. Heated. Like, what does she think? Does she think she's edgy and cool by having these shit opinions? Probably.
And of course,
It's very much stuck in her. Never mind.
she would be loud and like, "Where's the mail?"
Well, yeah, kind of, Nat. I mean, she needs to eat herself into basically immobility for the check now. Wow.
Even the mailman, when he would come in, he would look like, oh no, not her, because she would always give him shit. She was like, why were you late? It's almost 1 o'clock. You're like a couple hours late. I have appointments. I gotta go to No Frills. I gotta get my groceries. That kind of thing.
Why are you laughing at this? This is so fucked.
Ooh, I'm full. The stuffed crust is so much more filling. That's why I don't like it. I like thin crust, but this one's pretty good. The Super Supreme is really good. I'm gonna just save this for my husband. If he gets hungry later, then I don't have to cook. I'm just joking.
What do you think you're doing? It's not 2:30.
She likes my pepper.
Sound like Chantal with food deliveries.
What do you do with your mom in here?
Oh, dear.
She's hyper.
You always have the zooms. What did you do? Ow, you bite mom!
She bit mom.
Good.
Anyways, guys, I don't miss those neighbors, man. We don't have neighbors like that here ever. There's just no people here like that I've ever encountered, because they would be arrested pronto, and especially for being intoxicated. And honestly, I don't miss those kind of drunk people. There's obviously going to be a lot of things I miss about being in Canada, particularly my family, friends. Autumn, yes, I have friends, not many, but when it comes to friends, quality over quantity.
Just one friend.
Autumn, Halloween, stuff like that, you know.
That one friend is an ex.
And yes, I'll say it again one last time. I can celebrate Halloween as long as I don't worship Satan as a Muslim, okay? And I don't.
Well, that's alright. You're also supposed to eat halal food, but you also say fuck that in Canada.
Halloween, I worship chocolate bars, not Satan.
We know, girl. We know you do.
You know? The only one I worship, Allah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, really respecting that religious connection by not giving a fuck about one of the core pillars of your chosen faith, you idiot. Yeah.
Alright, guys. And, yes, alhamdulillah, I'm finished eating this wonderful meal that I'm blessed to have.
Sure, camera off because she's done talking. Pizza in.
To talk to you wonderful people. I'm in a really good mood today. And, I just thought that, you know, I would tell you that story because, yeah, there's some things I miss about Canada, that's what I was saying, and there's some things I don't. And one of them is, like, really boisterous, annoying drunk people in the streets. Or in general. I don't miss that whatsoever. And,
Chantal didn't have to experience that for a really long time in Canada because she basically didn't leave the luxury villa for 2 years. The only time she left was to hook up with people on Tinder. Well, a lot of them were make-believe. Or actually get food. Or drugs.
I mean, I was once one of those people, actually, so... Not in public, really, but... Maybe sometimes.
You're streaming on YouTube. That's pretty public.
Anyways, I don't miss that lady. I don't know what she's up to. I hope she got her life together. Wishing her all the best. Okay, I feel like I have to say that because I really don't care what happens to her because she was just kind of an awful person and I just don't care. I can't force it. But I don't wish ill, like, on anyone. I don't wish ill on her, but still, you know.
Uh-huh.
She was something else. My other story time was more detailed, of course, but there's some things I can't really talk about now. Keeping it PG, kind of, you know. So, but yeah, I don't know if you guys have probably all had a neighbor or two like that in your life. I've had some interesting neighbors. And I did a couple story times about them. I've had some good, you know, particularly when I was growing up at home, we had a neighbor who was like Ned Flanders. And he looked exactly like Ned Flanders and would say things like, hello, howdy, how do you do? Like, you know, like kind of Nanders like.
Girl, can you stop living in the TV shows? It's crazy.
Flanders like. But he ended up passing away in his home and he wasn't found for quite a while. And actually they discovered his body when we were having a family barbecue. And the cops came up and were like, have you seen your neighbor? And then, no, we all saw, you know, the body be carried out. It was quite sad, but it was, you know, anyway, it was, yeah, he was a good guy, but he smoked like probably 2 packs a day or more.
What's that in relation to an hour's shisha session again? Like 2/30? No. Half.
And he had a really stressful job and he was lonely. So he ended up passing away of a heart attack in his sleep. So, yeah. Anyway.
What a happy note to end this mukbang on.
Those are a couple of my neighbor stories for you, I guess. There's some new people.
Oh, Alice, congratulations, mate. Well done. That's awesome.
Found that story interesting. But yeah, I think her name was Karen. I think her name was actually Karen. I'm pretty sure. I think so. She did some other really gross things, but I won't talk about them. But yeah, she, like, her apartment, even though she was on assistance, was just like full bar service. She decorated her house really nice. Like, it was hard to believe, you know, like we worked full-time jobs and we're making decent income at the time, and we still had like hand-me-down furniture.
You're working YouTube and earning $20,000 a month, and you could barely put a baking rack together.
You know, like, I don't know, man. Anyway, so yeah, oh, the stories, down memory lane. Anyways, guys, I hope you had something good to eat watching this with me, and
that's throwing me back into the luxury villa and the decorating. Oh boy.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Okay, bye, Pizza Head. All right, we're gonna move on to the live stream now, chat. So the terrible neighbor story time is over. This is a live stream from 3 hours ago. Let's go. I can almost already tell that I'm going to be very over this.
Why is my head job dirty? What the frick? Hi, babe. Can you put on the subscribers only on that, because I can't access my studio right now. First.
Ooh, that was a new angle.
Can you put on the subscribers only on that, because I can't access my studio right now.
Chat, we found a new Chantel head. Yay! Someone should collect these. Not collect, but like... It's like collecting marbles. Like the different faces of Chantal. That's a new one for today. Well, actually, just a new one in general, maybe.
First. Hi, babe. Scrapo, Mimi, Strawberries, Kindness First, Monira, hello. Anna, hello. Barbara. No.
That's the most Chantal looking Chantal I've seen in a while.
June, the thumbnail. Turkish, hello. Stephanie, hello. Thanks, babe. Ida, Justine, hello. Tori.
Oh, it's like Pokemon. No, yeah, you're right, chat.
Nicole.
That was the analogy I should have used.
Your B-day's tomorrow, Tangerine? You gotta get yourself a birthday cameo. Happy birthday. Madison, Mandy Lane. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. Mind of mine. Depression seems to be at bay. Hello, Margaret. Tuesday. Wow, lucky you, Ida. I hope you have a good trip. Dixie. No, I'm not going to be ordering or going out. Any plans today? No, it's like 10.
They are a little bit Marissa. Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, I'm trying to conserve energy to do my 12-hour stream tomorrow, so it might be a boring stream tonight. You have anxiety and it sucks. Yeah, Stephanie, it sure does. Rip, no spend. Hey, Julie. Isn't it tomorrow, the 12-hour stream? It's on the 30th, so if tomorrow's the 30th. My boyfriend got a cameo from...
I swear, I don't know if I'm going to find any time for that. Probably not.
From me today. Thank you, I loved it. My best friend also ordered one too without knowing he got one. I was wondering, I'm like, there's two people with the same name, or is it the same person? Well, you got a good double whammy, Sid. Thank you, and I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for your support with the cameo. Yes. Yes. It was a pleasure. Sorry I had crumbs on my hijab. I canceled all my... Okay, tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's tomorrow, right, babe? Tomorrow's Wednesday, not Thursday. It's on Wednesday. Hey, Awe. Say my whole name. Dixie Wrecked. The cameo...
Of course, that would make me laugh.
No, for Gigi was the best. You're full of crap, strawberries. Hey, J-Dot. Elegant Mind. Why not on weekend, the 12 hours? Has to be at the end of the month. And I don't go out on the weekends. I might do one at the last day of every month, maybe. Hey, Mind of Mine. Oh, thank you for the cute little fox. I appreciate it. Yes, I see you, Dan. You have an old calendar. Get with the program. Clear Focus Studios. So I'm just here to hang out. I realize...
I don't even know what everybody's approach to a 12-hour stream is going to be. Like, I definitely can't watch the entire thing. We might need to just, like, skip to, like, every hour mark. But, I mean, the reality is I don't think Chantel's going to do a 12-hour stream. The longest one she's done was, I think it was that New Year's Eve one, which was, like, 9 hours or something. But I hope she doesn't do it. She doesn't have the stamina anymore.
You know, I don't have a program like most live streamers. Most live streamers talk about other people in this community, and I don't really do that. So... I don't know, man.
Just
What's it like over there? Hot. But cool. It's really nice here, Shannon. Very peaceful. Adorable fox. Yes, Margaret. Thank you, Margie. What did you have for dinner today, Scrape?
California, like, again, I am preemptively tipping my hat to any compilation or clip show channel out there who attempts it. I hope they do make a 15-minute piece of content from 12 hours. That'd be great.
Eating Mexican food with my friend. Tracy, yummy. What are you having? Chilaquiles? Did I say that right? A heat challenge. Oh, you want me to pass away. Hey, little nitty. Hey, Scrape Goat. Hey, Beauty Warrior. Thank you. You too. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Honestly, I had pizza. But
Bubblegum, hello. Yes, I agree, and it was hilarious.
it wasn't really good. Like just thinking about the stuffed crust. I don't know what it is. It's like the dough taste with the cheese. It tastes weird. I don't know. I'm all mad because it's gross. Anyways, I'm back to cooking because I miss my food, honestly.
Considering she's saying she didn't like that pizza, she did wolf it down.
So have some chicken drumsticks defrosting. Oh no. Yeah, I'll probably cook that tomorrow then. Maybe for lunch. I don't know. I'm all messed up. Uh-oh, strawberries. Hey, what has 178 teeth and holds back a monster? Oh gosh, fun train. Bazinga. What, you totally talk about people in this community on the daily? Not really, fish sticks. I mean, I don't have it as part of my... I might make a couple comments here and there if people bring it up, but that's about it. I ate a bunch of crap I mixed and heated on stove and scooped it up with tortilla chips. I mean, like, I don't have like a program. Like, it's random if I do talk about people. So, I don't like set up a stream like I don't have a plan. Like, okay, I'm gonna review this person's whatever. I don't have it. I don't have that. I don't do that.
I mean, maybe you could try for a 12-hour stream.
What? It looks like clogged arteries. Yeah, it was gross. Hey, Nicole. SpaghettiOs. Hey, Lurkin here. Thank you. She is cute, huh? I didn't know what color to make the blankets. I just made a pink one. Yeah, so. Foodie claps back, exactly. Hey, Hidden Sapphire. She doesn't like...
Juno, not that I know of.
They bring it up first and check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like my content. I guess I just kind of just hang out. Hey, Christina. Yeah, with a hot video. No. From who, Sarah? The blanket is so cool. Finally something my size. Shut up. Silver Moon. Homemade chicken broth. You're getting bariatric surgery soon. You're gonna be in... oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that. I like your new profile picture, Jada. We have a heat wave here in England. Really? This early? Wow. Katie, Kate, hello.
Relatable.
Cease and desist. Is she even talking about them? I don't, like, what? I have no idea what's going on anywhere in the world. Especially Gore World. Hey, Orange Pulp. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Justine. Hey, Mish. Oh, she's live? That's alright. She'll be live for like 48 hours, so. What do you think of election results? I don't even know what they are. I've been like we've just been watching movies pretty much. Do you watch it? It's too much and I choose to not watch the news. It's all
What a life. What a boring fucking life.
Guys. Yeah. All the slandering. To be fair, it's probably not
Terry literally has no idea what's going on in the world. Like, no idea what's even going on in her home country where her family lives. No idea.
When it comes to them. Because most of what they probably talk about, Sarah, is stuff that I've told the internet about him, so, which has all been true. Mark Carney. Which, is he liberal? I'm here. Hey, Jessica! Aw. I don't love Domino's, Jessica, but...
It's really weird to me when people, like, I feel like Chantal... I don't know the party names for Canada, but I feel like Chantal aligns with one in particular. Liberals? Trudeau's party, right? Anyway, sorry, forgive my ignorance. But it's weird to me when people get, like, super excited and invested in, like, one particular party or political ideology and exist in a democracy and then don't vote at all. Maybe that's just the Australian in me, where, like, we're fined. We are literally, like, the Australian government will fine you if you don't vote. And that goes for all, well, I mean, yeah, different levels of government will fine you if you don't vote. Because it's compulsory. And I understand it not being compulsory everywhere, but I never understand the like, perspective of, like, oh, I'm really excited if this person gets into power or is able to, like, affect change or, like, do things that I think they'll do or want them to do, but then not vote for them. That's weird.
I hope you feel better. I left a lot of Gore World communities because they're just so damn toxic. I don't waste my time on it. Yeah, exactly.
See, here in Australia, we have early voting, so you can go to specific, like, places that are set up, like, 1 or 2 weeks before the actual election day and cast your own vote. You can do postal voting. The majority of people do in-person voting, and I think at the moment, I think it looks like about 30 to 40% do an early vote. And then everybody else kind of votes on the day. And you get a sausage. So you can go and get a sausage sizzle we call it a democracy sausage. So you go and you cast your vote and then you get a little sausage and a piece of bread and you eat it. Just a thing.
Nice, J-Dot. So the letter states that was sent to Yaba that she called him a crackhead, a dishwasher, a druggie, and abuser. So he is a druggie and he is an abuser, yes. And all she has to do is show the Sam's Bar Lounge video if he ever takes her to court, so.
I mean, and to be fair, we've only got like a handful of 1 million people.
Hey, Green Grapes.
Oh, Tamara said 7 million people have voted in the advanced polls this year. Really? Crazy.
But that's all I'm going to say about that. And you know, I don't like Yaba, but I mean, I'm not the type of person to just like agree with someone. Like I'm, you know, her response is actually not that great. No doubt, because Lisa Manning is a joke of a fucking lawyer. That's why. She's a friggin' she's a lawyer.
The cease and desist. Right now I'm caught up.
Huts in Gore World. Lionel.
Olivia says we have early voting, but not sausages. See, it's the sausages that'll get you.
Huts. He's liberal. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm glad Polyev didn't get in. That's all. Hey, Kim.
Again, I just find it so weird. Like, Chantal has the ability to cast a ballot even from the other side of the planet and just chooses not to. Weird behavior.
Christina. She's a fool. Big time. Big time. And I know she hates me, and she wants me to be beat up. What are you going to do? Are you going to come beat me up yourself? Bring it on, bitch. I've been watching lots of Kung Fu movies.
Physical threats of violence, Chantal?
Racist to Canadians. Yeah, it's like because she's like beefing with like she doesn't like me and she doesn't like FFG, so now she's like against all Canadians. What? No offense, but you kind of make Indiana look really dumb, so I wouldn't talk. Like, hey Kate.
We're talking about reaction channels,
no.
right?
I would wipe my butt with it. That's the only time I would actually not use a bidet if I did get a cease and desist.
Ew.
So, go ahead, make my millennium. A cease and desist. Cease and assist.
What's with her and Amber not voting? California laziness? I literally can't give, there's no other reason why. Amber would probably say it's too hecticana and Foodie probably doesn't want to, I don't know, stand in line. This is why the sausages work.
Lisa's asking for his income taxes and monthly revenue. Yeah, she has no right to. Like, did she just pick up a book? I swear she probably went to Chapters or Barnes & Noble, whatever bookstore that's around her, probably not too many, and probably looked up Law for Dummies and is trying to make a case for these two idiots. You don't even have to be a lawyer to know that you cannot request his legal income taxes.
Oh, DX, you'll have to mark today on that calendar as well. We've got another mention of Old Mate. And Dee Dee this time. Bonus Dee Dee.
Right? He's just trying to get people to watch him. Yeah, it's probably not working.
Support Muffin down. Do you guys remember when, like, I think it was like 2020 or 2021 where Chantal was mad at the Canadian government because she bought a passport and she couldn't travel internationally? And then she was all, like, smug that the Canadian government was giving, like, partial refunds on passports because they couldn't obviously be used. It's just, fuck, the entitlement, mate, is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Law for Dummies.
Crazy. Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says, didn't Amber call it cease and desist? No, was it a cease and desist? No, yes, no, it was a cease and desist, I think, Nixie, yes.
Last night I had ramen noodles and flavor water for dinner. Ooh, yum. Chapters. Have you ever been, Mike? It's like a bookstore in Canada. They have overpriced novelties. They have books and Starbucks, of course.
And then I think that was just before she got trapped on the other side, like trapped in America for the day. At that motel that had blood on the walls. Oh my god, we had so much fun.
Remember moving lost in eggs? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey B, good to see you.
Intro Hello. Strawberries and green. The reason.
Oh, it was cease and assist. Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah, it's called Chapters. Indigo Chapters. He claimed loss of income. Oh yeah, well. Wouldn't that be up to his lawyer to do? Or I don't know. I don't really give a shit, honestly. What they're doing to each other. Stupid. Honestly, that's true. Yeah, if you are suing for defamation, you're going to have to prove that you've lost income for sure. Yep.
Yeah, which is funny. Do you remember when you used to threaten people with litigation?
I'm trying to get through my Stephen King book. Hasn't gone legal yet, yeah. You can't lose income if your income's $0 a month. Unless he tries to prove that his income is zero because of them, but that's not going to happen. If anything, he should probably be suing me. Like, they know they're not even going to try that shit with me, because I will bury them.
Oh my god. Old Mate and Chantal going to court. It's been so long. Just let me wear the wig.
Yeah. Justine, you're better off not knowing who any of these people are. That's for sure. Oh, roasted Korean. Hello. So, cream flavored water. Yeah, what is cream flavored water? Nicole either. Hello, roasted. You heard of Scooby-Doo? It's attorney at lol. That's what she is.
Yeah, we've got the outfits already. Let's just do it.
Hey, voiceless
Foodie.
ghost. The two amoebas who grew legs and traipsed around like Quebec like ghouls at hours of the night. You're not wrong. You love chapters? Me too. I'm reading Stephen King, Tina. I'm trying to get through Holly. Hello. Yeah, attorney at law. I said hello twice. Oh, hey, Big Korean. They have the cutest accessories. Yeah, I know, they're overpriced, though. I paid $15 for a set of pens that didn't even effing work. I was so mad. Probably because the ink dried out because nobody's going to pick them off the shelf and buy them. There's no fresh pens in chapters because they're all overpriced. Oh, yum, J-Dot. Carney won the election? I don't know anything about Carney, but I'm just glad it's not Polyev.
She just keeps talking, hey.
Yeah, I love the old Stephen King books, too.
Nothing to say. Lots of words.
I've read a lot of them. Not very far, Dan. Hello, thou shalt not die. I think they will be dumb enough to come after you if they haven't yet. I'll probably just continue to ignore them, like I always do. The name Carney. Circus folks. It reminds me of, like, yeah, you're right. Hey, YouTube lover. He's left wing.
Why is she so close? Well, she hasn't got a pizza in front of her to show off.
Let them destroy each other. Yeah, that's for Sarah, yeah. I mean, I'm just living my life. I really don't give a crap. Like, whatever, you know. I don't think they're gonna even bother with me. I honestly don't. I don't talk about him enough. Like, I don't talk about him anymore, so. Hey, Stephanie.
Oh, mate, you literally mention him every other day.
There's probably a library, yeah. Is he woke? I don't know. Sit back and laugh. Cease and desist is very easy to draw up, yeah. Are you able to do your own? You could find templates, but I don't think it's, like, legally binding unless it's, like, drafted by a lawyer. I don't know.
Oh, about the cease and desist? Okay.
Yeah.
From my understanding of cease and desist, I don't know about international law, mind you. From my understanding of cease and desist in such a manner is literally just someone asking you to stop. Like, that's it. That's all it is.
Policies. I didn't
There's
vote.
no, like, civil case going. I mean, look, I don't wish the complexity of legislation on anyone, but it would be entertaining if Chantal and Old Mate, like, because it would be Old Mate and Dee Dee versus Chantal and Poopy in Who Said What About Hoopst.
Oh.
On an international scale. Oh my god.
So if people are so tired of Trudeau, why did they vote Carney in then?
Could you imagine?
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, elegant mind. My favorite food, pickles.
Alexa says basically it's a hey, don't make me actually get legal here.
I'm so sick of the narrative that Chantal talks about those crackheads. Literally, if you were to go to his channel, he talks about Chantal every day. Yeah, they do. They literally talk, like, most of the time, yeah. I mean, I anytime I've ever seen, like, yeah, and it has been a long, long time. So I don't even, like, think about them on it, like, ever. Hardly, unless you guys bring something up, I'm out of the loop.
She seems really afraid now to be talking about Poopy. Not Poopy, Old Mate. Interesting. Maybe she is mildly concerned that he would build a case against her.
Much about some things, Thomas.
God, what a fucking mess. That would be a revisit of just terrible memories. Chantal did try to break an enter, though.
Yeah, it's like...
Allegedly, or whatever.
Barely, exactly, Scooby. I don't talk very often about it.
She probably could have got caught up for stalking at some point in time.
What? Strawberries? I wish I had the time to make a chart. Behavior chart? What? People are odd. I have my PJs under here. I just put this on just to cover up. Hey, kitty cats.
We should probably wash that one too.
Isn't Dell the one who makes charts about your traveling behavior? I don't remember her name, but I think that's probably right. Because Trump, I didn't want to vote for a conservative sympathetic to Trump. Yeah, actually, KT won. That's why I'm happy Carney won, quite frankly. Ida, right?
Again, still talking about politics. Still didn't vote. So weird. So weird. And it's not as if she didn't have the opportunity or chance to. She just needed to organize it. It's so bizarre to me. So bizarre.
Fridge magnets, yep. Hey, cheeseburgers. YouTube lover. I don't remember the leader's name here.
Not the watch list bear.
I don't remember. They did their own and said if they do not comply, they will go. I don't know, Green Grapes. That's what I heard, but I don't know if that's true. It's probably good that I didn't vote because I don't know enough about it right now. They did their own and said if they do not comply, they will go get legal action. Oh, they did their own, yeah. Kuwait has an emir. So, I think it's like, there's no voting. It's just one leader passes away, the other earns, like, inherits it, I guess. Bill Mishawi? Mishawi!
I wish you'd learned something. I wish you'd learned something.
Sorry that I reminded people of an abusive time in my life. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to talk about that. Bye, fish sticks. So annoying. Get out of here. Not many Muslim countries have democracy. This is norm. Yes, true. Thank you.
So in Kuwait, there was a general election in 2003. 50 elected members of the National Assembly were elected from 5 10-seat constituents by single non-transferable vote. Political parties are not officially licensed, meaning candidates formally run as independents, although many political groups operate freely as de facto political parties. All Kuwaiti citizens above the age of 21 have the right to vote. There you go.
Beauty warrior. Butatorship. That's what it is around here. Yes. I hope I can do this friggin'...
Trend of reducing turnout continued, with the turnout of 59% being 4 points lower than the previous election. Opposition reformist lawmakers not tied to the ruling family won a majority of seats. Only one woman, Janan Bashiri, was elected. 7 Shias were elected compared to the 9 in 2022. Shiite Alliance Taluf kept their 2 seats, while the Shirazi group Justice and Peace Alliance lost all of their seats. Sunni Islamists took a gain in seats, with Islamic Salafi Alliance getting a 3rd seat. Sorry, I'm just reading through the election results for 2023. Interesting. Great. Well, I'm learning something I don't know about Chantal.
12-hour live stream.
Blueberry Jam, thank you for the super chat, honey. Blueberry says, remember when Amber got a cease and desist from a porn star who used the same name as her? Yes, because Amber Lynn Reid is not her actual name. It's Amber Reid. Amber Lynn Reid, I believe, was the stage name of a particular entertainer, yes. Miss those simpler times. Me too. Now we've just got, like, Woundgate.
Hey, Fairy Tales. I was thinking of starting with, like, a coffee bees. Feeding the cats. I don't know Dog Paws. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure, actually. He was going to, but maybe he will. Oblivion? Never heard of it.
So, as for the Emir of the state of Kuwait is the monarch and head state of Kuwait and is the country's most powerful office. The Emirs of Kuwait are members of the Al-Sabah dynasty. Ooh, the family Al-Sabah.
Nicole, I'm thinking like...
And that looks the reign... So Khalid ran 1669 to 1796. Modern day Kuwait started in 1762. Emirs of Kuwait, 1762 through December 2023. There you go.
Either...
And then that would, I guess, roll into Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the head of the government. So that's the election we were just talking about. That's 1962 through current day. There you go. Wow, we learned so much here. Alexis, thank you for being here for 8 months, honey. Alexis says, had to take the bus to the gym today, but got it in. Good job, mate. What'd you do? Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it.
Around 3 p.m. my time, because that'll go until 3 a.m. Now the time difference will be, you know...
Oh, Hunger of Lions said, last year political turmoil in Kuwait as Emir dissolves parliament. Right, that would explain it stopping in 2023.
Can't do money goals on my mobile. I only do it when I'm on laptop.
She really does know fuck all about anything, huh?
Green grapes. Yeah, same here.
She lives there. Well, kind of.
Make it a pajama party. We can snack and watch movies and Phasmophobia bees. Probably for part of it we can. The hottest part of the day. Hey, I'm not creative. That's true. It's going to be hot.
Lower body? Nice.
I guess we'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to go to, like, I want to go out maybe in the evening. I don't know. Maybe the old souk or something. Cali Cat. I do once in a while, but I'm very new at it and I really suck at it. I'm, like, very basic.
Ash asks, Pulpy, is it true about the democracy sausage in Australia? Yeah.
We just stare at the ceiling.
Do you think I troll you? Come on, guys.
I mean, indisposed how? In the bathroom?
That's silly.
Lilith, in 5 years? Oh my gosh, welcome back.
We have spiders the size of people's hands. We have beautiful coral reefs that are toxic / venomous. Venomous? Toxic. Poisonous? One of them. And when you go to vote, you get a sausage. It sounds made up, but it's all true.
It'll get too hot if we go out and you'll get sick on us. Yeah, I guess it depends. I'll see how hot it is tomorrow. It's probably gonna be like 30. Minecraft, you love Phasmo?
See, and MC says democracy sausage can now also be vegan and vegetarian if you go to the right places. See?
Brooke? No, it's tomorrow.
Not cuties, Tracy. Thank you for being here for 15 months, honey. Tracy says, just a thank you for always being so entertaining. You're welcome, honey. I try. I do try. I appreciate it.
The old souk sounds fun. Yeah, it's like, there's a lot of cool little stores and restaurants. Anastasia, hello. It's basically called, I think it's also called Little Manila.
Is the democracy sausage called a snag? Yes. Yeah.
I want to try, like, authentic Filipino food. You didn't get a notification, Stephanie? Souk it up.
Not the shoeies, Marissa.
I have to do all that laundry. On your long live stream, let's watch 20.
Shoeies have become, or at least they were quite popular in like musical acts as well. It's crazy. Like a lot of the times an international artist will tour through Australia and you'll see like footage of the audience pressuring them into a shoey. For those of you who don't know what a shoey is basically where you take a shoe and you open a beer and then you pour the beer in the shoe and then you drink the beer from the shoe. A shoey.
8 days later. I can't watch anything copyrighted, Margie, unfortunately. I'm doing a 12-hour stream, yeah. Oh, I don't know how it's gonna go. I pick air conditioning and pajamas over clothing in hot sun and people anytime. I usually choose that, roasted Korean, pretty much every day of my life. How about life in Kuwait? Yeah, kitty cats. I mean, I have talked a lot about it in other videos. But if you want to know anything, I can try to answer it. I'm not like an expert, but...
That's revolting. Why? I don't know. It just became a thing.
12-hour stream? Probably just like hanging out.
That's made up, California. I guarantee. Please look it up. It is not made up. That is a cultural milestone within Australia.
Oh, going out to the old souk. I don't know, making lunch.
We have Guna Fortune and shoeies. We also might have an issue with our relationships with alcohol, but Guna Fortune is not what you're thinking of if you're familiar with the phrase gooning. Goon is bags of wine. So you know how you can go and get like a boxed wine that has like a silver bag in it? We're big fans of it in Australia. So what we used to do, well, I mean, yes, I have played Guna Fortune. Basically, you go out the back and you get your Hills Hoist, which is the fun little like clothes hanger that's built into the ground that has like 4 arms off it that spins. You all know what a Hills Hoist is. Anyway, you peg goon bags to the Hills Hoist and then you spin it and then you lay down under it and then wherever the goon bag falls, that person has to drink it. And sometimes it's really fun if you're standing there and you hit the tap while laying under it, it just gets everywhere. Anyway, that's what Guna Fortune is. Not pegging, no. Mama Bear, thank you for gifting your channel membership. Welcome or welcome back to Cats Away. Thank you, honey. I appreciate your generosity.
Probably a lot of the same, just beezing. You can read to us, Linda.
Thought Crime says Guna Fortune is real. I saw it on a TikTok.
No leave when you ran out of clothes, you bought new ones. Yeah, but I'm on a savings spree, baked Korean. When are you doing 12-hour stream tomorrow? Hello, Melanie. Tomorrow, Anastasia. I can sing for you guys.
Well, not the whole bag of wine. It's just a fun little game. What else is there to do?
Maybe, yeah, I can. I was thinking of doing dares. I have a list of dares. Will we see the park pervert or ice cream man? Hope not. Hope not the park pervert, anyways. Park pervert. When you guys give him a funny name. Dares sound fun. Yeah, maybe for you guys. No, I'm just joking. Do some dares. You guys can come up with some too if you want. Saving or clothed. No, this is me. I'm deciding this. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of like friggin' 5X clothes. I have. You know,
Can we get you to do a shoey but with water? Absolutely not. Ew.
man. I don't know.
Ew.
I'm stubborn. I'm still holding hope that I'll lose weight. I want to wait until I lose weight to buy clothes. I enjoy watching you go see the cats. I know, beauty. No, you're not rude. You're annoying. Go away. Mandy Lane, thank
Do
you.
you have cake stands? I'm sure people do. It's not part of my history.
I don't like people trying to like incite drama, you know, or rages. Just get out of here. Lavisa. Oh, sorry. Hi, I missed your comment. No touching feral cats. No, I didn't. Strawberries. One light color item. Hi, Anna. I have my seersucker. We're gonna wear that thing to death. Could you do some prank calls? Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not prank calls with Chantel. God, can't. No. Prank call a therapist, girl. Don't make it a prank. Just call.
I don't know. Maybe. There's an Amish lady who runs a cooking channel named Lovina. She's wonderful. You love her. Oh, really? Amish cooking. Are there any videos
I think I've seen her. I like her content.
you enjoy? Oh, video games. Yeah, I like the Fallout video games.
Great accent.
Oh, I never unblocked you? I can if you send me a message. Fairy tales. Your mom is back? Oh, yeah. He doesn't go live often, though, anymore. CM. I know, I'm just, like, tired tonight.
Girl, log off. It's 30 minutes in. Log off.
She makes everything from scratch. Prank calls at 41 years old. I don't know. Yeah, kind of stupid, eh? Oh, okay, roasted. Hey, Ramona. Lovina makes everything from scratch. I like watching those videos. I love cooking videos. I can't log into my Twitch. I don't remember my login. And there's like a two-step authentication. It's a freaking nightmare. I think if I do have a Twitch, I'll just make another account. And the shitty thing is like I have money on that account that they have to pay me out, but I can't log in. So, whatever.
How does that happen?
Tomorrow will be a long day.
Did you forget which email account you signed up to it with?
Okay, true, Nicole. Yeah, I wasn't really gonna go live, but I have a meatloaf cooking. I just put ketchup and a little bit of salt on top, strawberries. That's it. And for my meatloaf this time, guess what I put in it? Ramona and Beezus.
What?
Thanks, voiceless. I put a package of half a package of onion soup.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Onion soup, a bit of ketchup, and an egg and black pepper. That's it.
That sounds terrible.
Really? Extra farts tonight? Yep, you got it. It's the only thing. MSG guts, ew, yeah. But it was pretty good.
No, that sounds so bad.
Scalloped potatoes are the best. I love them. I'm hungry now. Maybe after my
She
soup.
needs to learn to make like savory mince or something. Ooh.
I'm gonna make something. Maybe. I haven't had any of the broccoli I bought. I have to have like half a bag. With onion powder, garlic powder, butter, and soy sauce. The onion soup mix has a lot of sodium, so I don't have to add salt. Yeah, box of stuffing is really good in it, Simply Krista. It is. She claimed it was an accident. Yeah, I know, I lied to you, Big Korean. You were just getting on my nerves that day. Pickles! I love pickles. Hey, Tanji!
She's a bad cook. I agree.
Really? I didn't know he was live. He doesn't go live often anymore. My views are dropping. They've always been around this much. Actually, sometimes I have 250 people, 200 people. So...
That's grim, mate. That's grim.
What are you talking about, Willis? My eyes are red, I know.
That's so grim.
I'm always tired.
I know her views are down, and I know generally, like, across the board, views are, like, they're not going up. And I get it. Like, it's boring as hell. But, girl, are you not more concerned? I would be more concerned. Specifically for you in your current situation. Like, what happens... Like, you're literally begging for money to buy food to make mukbangs. What? Like, and it will get worse. Like, it can get worse. She's sitting on, like, 6K views on live streams at the moment, but that can half pretty easily.
Suggesting something healthy. Yeah, if I'm not in a good mood and you carb hate, it gets on my nerves and I block you. Yeah, long story short, my husband said when he was out running this morning, he was farting the whole way. May as well crop dust.
Farrah,
I
same.
take a lot of abuse and still hear unlike
Crazy.
Yeah, they just popped up and went away again. Was I crying? No. My mukbang videos? Oh. I don't think the views are very high with those anyways. I think, like, unless you're, like, really popular in the mukbang community, mukbangs, I think that niche is just not as popular anymore. Teardrop!
Then why do you keep doing it?
Hello! What's going on? What's going on? I mean,
She's gonna need a different gig. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do, Oceana.
I can respawn, but don't lie to me.
I don't know whether or not she's just holding off to, like, the last desperate attempt at drama, and that's when we're gonna get something, like, big. I don't know.
Hey, Andre Marie! He has? Oh. What the hell? I'm an idiot, Andre Marie. My brain's not working. Aw, thank you. Yeah, thanks, YouTube lover. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it! And, yeah. I think it'll be fun. I was looking up some of the old souk, and there's a lot of Filipino restaurants. I want to try one. And, I don't know.
Okay.
Spawn and Korean cousins. Thou shall not die. There you go. Yeah, I just put just ketchup, honestly. Hey, Olivia.
Jun, I don't know. I don't know. There are no recommendations for
Just take a long
Chantal.
break, true. We've just been, like, watching so many movies, I haven't even really been paying attention to YouTube. I feel lost. I do. You miss a few days and it's like, it's just a lip gloss, Margie, from Sephora. The respawners. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, I guess, you know? Will you stay in the restaurant if they play Goo Goo Dolls? No. No. I hope they don't. I was yelling at my husband for eating the frozen burritos. Oh, frozen burritos are so good. I'm so hungry right now. I watch one movie a week. I watch a lot of movies. It's our love language. I'm just joking. Are you drumming your ham hocks?
How exactly are we going to get the travel and couples content that we've been told to expect? When's that happening?
We love you where you are, Chantal, not wherever you want you to be. Thank you. My teeth are gross right now. I was eating sunflower seeds. Hey, Sockbeezer. CM, really? You need to see Sinners. Yeah, I want to watch it. Is it good?
Chat, would you mind terribly if I just start skipping?
Thank you, Margie. Hey, Julie. Oh, sorry. Thanks for letting me know.
Skip.
Chantal isn't lonely. She has the handsomest man with her. Yes.
Nope.
Who's a mod, Ewa? Pizza check. Salah ate the rest. I'd go crazy not going out or having no friends. But I do go out and I do have friends.
Why do you lie to us?
They look like hungry eyes. Yes. I don't think they diagnosed from how I look. I know. The eyelids, yes, they're swollen. Did they just ask why one of your moderators is moderating your chat? Pretty much, yeah. I'm an introvert. I prefer staying home. Same here. Why does everyone assume everybody wants the same things in life? Like, okay, you would feel not good if you didn't go and hang out with people all the time. I don't want to. You know? I love staying at home with my husband and my cat, like, a lot of the time. That's just what I like to do.
But you want to be a travel channel and you want to make couples content, but you want to stay home and do fuck all. Make it make sense.
Yeah, Linda. Hey, Melanie. Right, see, yeah, I like staying home with my dogs. You're a homebody too, Beauty? Babe, I'm a professor, and you will be in Mars by spaceship after 2 years. Yeah, the likelihood of that happening. Imagine, maybe it will. Maybe we'll have a beauty ship.
Oh my god, can we live in reality and actually do something with our day? Please!
I have really bad anxiety in public. Yeah, I get that too sometimes.
At this point in time, we are steps away from bedbound.
It's hard to meet good friends. I can honestly say I've none at the minute in this country. That's okay for me. Yeah, if you're okay with that, why is it anyone else's job to define your idea of your own happiness? Do you know what I mean? Like, you should...
What? Chantal, what is your idea of happiness? Because you've told us, and it sounds different, like 7 ways to Sunday.
Do this. You should start painting. I don't fucking like painting, okay? You should go have friends, and I don't like people, okay?
You literally just said you have so many friends. What? Ugh, aneurysm.
So, I'm okay. I'm just like chill. Wouldn't it be normal to be home while on the internet? Yeah. Home is my safe space. Pingo Pango, hello. I know people are just trying to be helpful, but you have to realize, like, not everyone's idea of happiness is the same, you know?
Lan, no, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
The flyer's
That's
coming
so
out.
cool.
Oh, baby. Hey, Volpe, we are your friends. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Only kids talk like that. Friends, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You're not cool unless you have a lot of friends. Okay, then I'm not cool. I don't care. I don't need to be cool.
We know, but you pretend to and lie to us about it, Chantal, and no one cares.
Oh.
She's so popular, you guys.
What? You know how beautiful you are?
Oh, she is sitting on the couch. Good eye.
Don't go. Don't go. You're stinky bum. Hey, screenshot this. I always feel like I'm comparing myself to others, so being around others is just stressful. Yeah, true. People do. Hey, Cleo. Nice to see you. Being a dork is more fun. Only cool people say they don't care about being cool. What does neurotypical mean? She's beautiful. Thank you. Did you hear that? I know you hear it because your ears are back. Yeah, with friends, it's whenever I was in Canada and I had, Rena had another friend I never told you guys about because she wanted to be kept offline. I had a few friends, like a very little small group of friends I would do things with on the regular, and a lot of the time, I would.
Whatever happened to who was it? Tina and Jason. Was it Tina? What happened to them?
To force myself, like I would cancel a lot. I just never felt like, I don't know, being social.
Was it Tina?
Yeah, I have a lot of childhood friends too. Yeah.
Girl, it doesn't matter if you have friends or you don't have friends. You Literally no one gives a shit. You don't need to do this. It's fine. There are lots of people out there who are very happy to just be with themselves. This is not the issue. The issue is that you say shit like this, and the reality does not reflect the lies that you say.
Yeah, I mean, Kristen was in here. There's a few others that I've talked to when I was in Canada last time. I don't put them on the internet. I mean, that would just be stupid. If they want to put themselves on the internet, that's a different story. They know my, history with the internet, so I love being inside and alone, yes. You don't care to make friends anymore. Yeah, if it happens, it happens, Didn't they get jealous of you being on YouTube? No, they didn't get jealous. I just drifted apart. Like, I just became more and more isolated in a lot of ways, but, like, I don't know if that's just from being on the internet.
Cats away? No, I don't think so.
Or what, but...
No.
Yeah, yeah, baby. No, that wasn't the case. Also...
Not really. I mean, I reflect on back when I first started, and I had a lot more patience, and... I don't want to say kindness, because I don't think my kindness has necessarily decreased. But I had a lot more patience, I think, for ambient foodie, because I could see... Again, it was very much that, like... Not misinformed, but perhaps, like, reduced exposure to the cycles and the nonsense. And then once you start digging deeper and or sitting with it for a period of time, you realize that both Ambi and Chantal are just bad people who talk for the sake of talking and will never change, so.
Content people. I'm lonely for sure. That's why I started talking in chats after years of watching silently. Yeah, Lisa, like...
There's only so much, like, empathy and sympathy you can pour into it before you realize that you've been taken for a ride.
It's a good way to, socialize without having to... You can be in your PJ. You don't have to... You can be anonymous, basically. You can just be, It's a form of socialization. Hey, Anna! I only have 2 best friends and we barely see each other because they have kids and stuff. That's true, yeah. I used to, like, hang around... Yeah. Of course, like, when I was, like, in my early 20s, some of my friends did end up having kids and stuff. And I got really, upset that my one friend... And, like... Yeah, Cleo. That's, like... I do that, too. My one really good friend, I worked with her, I did everything with her, and I introduced her to... I had a really good... friend from work. I got her the job, I think I got her the job where I was working, or she got me the job, I don't remember. I think it was her. I don't remember, but anyway, I introduced her to my guy friend, and they ended up, like, hitting it off that night. And then she got pregnant, and I was like, you're gonna have a kid? Because she always was like, I hate kids, they're gross, like, I can't stand them, And then she got pregnant, and then I was like, we're never gonna hang out ever again. We're never gonna do what we, I got really mad. It was so stupid.
Yeah, that does sound stupid.
So, but then, yeah, we did drift apart. I very rarely saw her after that. So, how many adults don't have friends? Yeah, I guess, yeah, some do, some don't. Hey, Jacqueline, mostly just friends for benefits, so be smart choosing the friends.
Was that a Degrassi story time?
Exactly, babe, yeah. They always want some...
It's either a Degrassi story time or the truth, because it does sound very Chantal to get mad at someone for having a kid and spending less time with you as a friend. That's very Chantal coded.
Think from you're tired of that. Yeah, true. There's a lot of nice people out there. Just, you gotta be, weary.
Yeah, friend gets pregnant. Foodie says, but what about me? That does check out. Yeah.
I've had a lot of friends that don't want the best for me, and we're just always negative. Like, if I had something going on in my life, they were negative about it. Hey, Zeke.
God, she's so hard done by you guys.
Yeah, Andre Marie, really? COVID.
Handsome Miss Man, hello.
Once we feel like as adults, we don't really have more than 1 or 2. Yeah, exactly. Torn pantyhose. You have so much to tell me? Jacqueline, yeah, see. Just let it out and have a good cry. Okay. My friends all live far away, but I know if I need them, I can always call them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can reconnect with people, and... Yeah, C19, I thought it was, like, the end of the world. And now it's, like, so past. I don't know, I've had it, like, 2 times. The older I get, the more I realize I hate most people. And I'm fine with that. Yeah. Did Julia's cheese yeast infection? Baby, they're slandering you, baby! I can tell you have people here that love and care about you only want the best, but there's a lot of snakes that come in from other channels and it irritates me to no end.
Holy shit, it is a live stream on YouTube. Why does everybody take this so... It's not real life. It's not. It's not the real world, guys. Chantal, you need to go out and walk to a tree or touch some grass or something. Like... It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. What the fuck are we doing, Sarah?
Oh, really? I wouldn't recognize them beauty wear. Like who? Let's kick them out. I don't really care. Whatever,
Someone in her chat has said, oh, there's a lot of love for you. People really love you in this chat, but also there are snakes in here. Girl, we are talking to a 40-year-old woman who eats herself to an early end on the internet. You want to hang out in her chat on your channel on a soccer... Fuck off. Whatever. God, who cares?
I definitely wish the best for you and your sweet little family. Thank you, Linda. I've moved from where I grew up and then getting divorced twice. I lost
Den of snakes.
many friends. Yeah, Nicole. Good riddance. I'm over social media. I'm over be social, but the older I get, people have different priorities in life. Yeah, true. Hey, Heat Miser. I feel bad for people who don't have friends. I can't imagine my life without my friends. They're an integral part of my life. Yeah, but that's you. That's your life. Not everybody wants that, you know?
I mean, Oceana, you are right. It is her real world. That's all she's got. Like, she hasn't got any social connection outside of this.
Yeah, I was thinking to sell the car for food money. Right? Like, whatever. I do need friends, but like to be... I do have, like, some, but I'll stick to my dog, though. He's a senior and sleeps most of the day, right? Hey, little Josie. Welcome to them. Chantel's my online best friend. She's the best. Yes, teardrop.
Lime Jello, it feels like she's been wearing it a lot, hey?
She is getting big, eh? Or is it just me?
It must be at least 3 times now.
Yeah, you can get a worker strawberry.
Val, good to see you, honey. I hope you're well.
I'm meant to have. I don't care about the fair weather ones. Yeah.
Also, say hi to Armani for me. I know he likes the bears. It's very cute.
True YouTube lover. Julia looks so cute. Are you sure she's not a mean coon?
I would be interested because Chantel has called herself a Komodo dragon previously. I do wonder whether or not, like, whose mouth is more toxic, you know?
I don't know. I really don't. Oops. She was free.
Venomous? Venomous. Morgan, thank you for being here for 31 months, honey. Morgan says, speaking of new gigs, I had an interview today. Oh, congratulations, mate. Fingers crossed for you. That's awesome. Well done.
She was a giveaway. I don't know what she is. I didn't make a video for the meatloaf. I'm in a rut. I don't feel like doing anything. Her previous owners didn't know her pedigree. Where's she? They call her a Shirazi. That's what they think she is. Yeah, YouTube lover always has a black picture. The potatoes, so I just slice them very thin. And I like put them in a little pan, like a dish, ceramic dish, and I in a bowl I mixed melted butter, cream, black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and some Parmesan cheese, and then I poured it over the mixture and put it in the oven.
Chantel, why do we talk about the recipes instead of showing the recipes? I would like to see the recipes, please.
I overeat a lot, but sometimes...
Oh, now she sounds mad and he's fucking laughing in the background. What a time to be alive. Big Tenny, thank you for being here for 26 months. Big Tenny says, excuse me, 26 months. So glad to still be here. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I appreciate your support. I hope you're having a great day. It's good to see you.
To be examined for, you know, underfeeding your family. I do overeat a lot, but sometimes... Yeah, babe, right? I just use milk and potato starch, so you don't need cream. Just use milk? Oh, yeah, I could try that next time. It was a bit rich. The pizza is small for my husband.
That's Chantel's trick. She adds cream to everything. It's bulking season.
You can eat a whole large, right? Oh, my legs get tired sitting on this thing. He is funny, yeah. He's my funny, handsomest man. I saw some of the comments on his picture before they were deleted. One of them was like, people, I've seen this around a lot. They're like,
Oh, Lord, they're butthurt about the picture.
blame me for him looking older. And especially, it's so stupid with his Kung Fu picture. Hey, Selena. That was like 13 years ago. You don't think that he's gonna, like, when you go from a teen to an adult, you look...
It's not even that photo, though. Like, you can go back and watch early, like, when Chantel first got to Kuwait. Also, whose face is this? You can go back and watch the content of when Chantel first got to Kuwait and how Poopy looked and Poopy now. Look, I get it. 2 or 3 years, a face can change. I get it. We all, like, everybody looks different years down the line, but Foodie definitely has some type of, some type of effect on the people around her. We've seen it.
look different. Like, it's so dumb. Hi, Carolina. What's on my table today? Salmon baggies. Chili sauce. An oven mitt that's worse for wear. Is that how it goes? This woman is starting to look yeah, it smells like oven. Imagine that. He's just supposed to look the same. Even from when he first met me. I don't know. People look different when they get married.
Yeah.
Welcome to marriage. Hey, Spike Daddy.
I don't... Okay, Chantel.
Because it's the last Kung Fu pic is from the Kuwait Special Olympics.
Well, Chantel looks different as well. She's gotten... The shape's different.
She would, yeah. Yeah. It's called the Chantal effect. Excuse me. Oh, Carolina, my love. Stop the time machine. So
I mean, I imagine it's quite similar to Ambi as well. Like, with Chantal, I guess people who, like, don't eat takeout 2 to 3 times a day are suddenly in in a situation type of deal where takeouts 2 or 3 times a day.
But I do not age. I meant it as a compliment. No, you didn't! I have the gourmet powdered mashed potatoes. Gourmet powdered mashed potatoes. Yeah, homemade is better. I used to like the powdered mashed potatoes, and now I don't like them at all. Really.
Hectic, that's what I said.
Silicone oven mitts. Yeah, I need to get some. That's a good idea. Darn it. That sounds like I was so ignorant. Yeah, I won't even go there. I'm not going to make fun of disabled people just to get one up on her, like she's doing. Even if it was Special Olympics, biatch, FAS looking ugly, Cabbage Patch, I would still love him. Hey, Harper! We're going to do Crazy Frog tomorrow, Roasted. I'm going to get off soon.
I find it so bizarre that we posted a photo of our kung fu medals. What was the purpose?
Just because I think Salah looks better now than before, more mature, kind of like George Clooney. Yeah, I find he looks more mature too, yeah. I mean, he's 30, like, you know.
Someone just compare Poopy to George Clooney. Girl. Girl!
Hey, Princess Peach!
What is happening?
He's 30 now. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow for sure, Roasted. Thank you, Beauty Warrior. He does, yeah. At least he has some talent.
We haven't seen the talent, though. Those medals could have been from the $2 shop.
You know.
Show me the kung fu.
The Chantal effects. $20 an hour, but all 12 hours? Really? Okay.
Bye, Oceana. Have a good one, love.
We'll age beautifully, yes. I will love you no matter what you look like, babe. Even if you got in an accident and your
More like George Pooney.
face ended up looking like this, I would still love you. Margie, haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Okay, Roasted, thank you. Please don't use FAS as an insult. Okay, whatever. You look glowing today. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you, I am. I'm just here parroting what other people say about her. I've heard her be called that.
I mean, apparently he's got nunchuck skills as well, and we still haven't seen that either.
I don't know. True Beezer. Yes, Princess Peach. Thank you, Harper Ann. It's not funny. Well, I find it a little bit funny. Cancel me. What do you want? Explains her slowness. Yeah. Yeah. She's getting weight loss surgery according to what she says.
Oh, it took me a minute to recognize what she was trying to say with FAS. Right.
Who cares? I could honestly
To work out that.
care less about any of their lives, really. On a personal level, like, okay. I find a lot of people in Gore World, if they lose weight, they think that they're better than everyone else all of a sudden, so that's probably what's going to happen. Hey, Lovato. Yo, mama.
Girl, as I have often said, just let Ambi and Chantal be your motivation. Like,
Sorry for what happened to you at 16. He was a
cautionary tales all round.
victim, and I hope you found therapy for the traumatic situation. Glad you found a boring life. Thank you, Yo Mama. Thank you for pointing that out, because honestly, I never thought of it that way as a victim. Like, I always thought, like, you know, like I did that to myself, but it's true. I was like 15 going on 16, and then I became...
Oh Lord, you know what, Skip? I'm not interested in Chantal revisiting these.
I want a validation from an older man.
Bleh.
Yeah, I think I was seeking that out because
Blah, gag, gross, Skip.
you know, well, thanks, Teardrop. I'm okay. I just, you know, yeah, it's true looking back at it. Like, I was pretty young.
Nope, still skipping, gag.
Thanks, Margie. Yeah. Hey, Maxine. He would always be like, I don't drink milk, me. I like soy milk. You want a medal? Like, what do you want?
Ooh, a kung fu medal?
Strawberries. Hey, Buttercup. Nothing like soy milk with a line. Oh, right? I wish I had your face guard. Thank you.
Don't cocaine shame me.
Ooh. I have a filter on. I'll take it off.
Fucking nonsense.
Now my skin is not so perfect, is it? It's very red. Heat miser, maybe 3 p.m. my time.
Okay, 3 p.m. Kuwait time. It's going to start the 12-hour live stream. Get prepared, chat.
How do you milk an oat? It's rosy. Thanks.
Oh, I know how you milk an oat. I've made my own oat milk before because, of course, I have. You basically take oats and then you put it in water, and then you take some out and then you kind of just blend it down and boom, bang, done. Oat milk. And strain it. Oat milk.
Hey, Sweet Pea. He's a loser. Who cares? Thank you.
Oat milk's really easy to make.
Human skin. Yeah, I like bumps.
Guys, I think I am getting into cottagecore. Making oat milk, yogurt, sourdough, planting trees.
Enjoy, Tangy. Thanks for coming. Okay, Margie, see you. Yeah, I gotta finish planning my stream, I guess. I don't know, it's probably just gonna be chill a lot of it, but...
I have not made almond butter, no. That does sound good, though. And crochet. Oh, God. Got everything.
Babe, YouTube lover's picture isn't black, there's a skull. Hey, D. The meatloaf? You finished the whole thing. So I guess Salah's probably gonna do a stream. I'm good, how are you?
Okay.
Probably 3 p.m. my time, Mike, which Eastern time would be about 7. Probably 3 p.m. energy. Because I have to do it, like, I know the time difference sucks for you guys. Unless...
Did she say 3 p.m.?
Unless I start it late, so that maybe...
3 p.m. So it'll be, from now, it'll be 12 hours from now.
If I sleep late tomorrow, I can do that. I'm going to put an official start time a bit later.
Why don't you schedule the stream? That would be helpful for everyone.
Yeah, Zeke. Yeah, it was fun, Princess PHL. He doesn't play Fortnite now. He's playing Resident Evil right now. Hey, Crispy Pinier.
Okay, chat, I'm done. I can't. Gobby's about to try to nibble on my toes. Not nobble. All right, chat, I'm done. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be great. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs, chat. You've been lovely. Shh. And I've been Poppy. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, make good choices, take care of yourselves, have a fabulous day and or night, and I'll see you all in the next video and all